think we are, yes, our stream is live. I'll start the episode here in just a minute. I'm going to get a glass of Kool-Aid. Okay. And welcome to the Vintage Story 1.20 playthrough. This is episode, I'm going to say 5, I believe it is. Yeah. And this one, unfortunately, folks, is going to be a short one today. We have things to do this evening, but I really wanted to get an episode in before some of that stuff that I have to do later. I am back here at home. I've been really making good progress on my building here, and I also went ahead and took the liberty of making some rudimentary pulverizer parts. Now, as you can see here, we've got a pulverizer frame, 2 pulverizer pounders, we've got the hopper and the elbow chute. We'll use the all of this, but we're going to need a plate, and I figured, you know, actually it might make sense to go ahead and get the helve hammer going before we do any of this. So one thing we can do to get a helve hammer, we do have a mold, and I don't feel like it would be a waste to make a bronze helve hammer. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to take the crucible here, pop that in there, and we're taking a hodgepodge of this copper, and I'm just putting it in here. Let's see if I can get this up to 300. There we go. Okay, so that'll be 300 bronze. We only need 200, but it's not a bad thing to have an extra one, so I'm going to guess it'll take just about 4 charcoal. Let's go ahead and get that lit up. Okay, so with that cooking in the oven, let's put the rest of this ore back. And that will give us a helve hammer head. Now, the reason I want that, we need the helve hammer and we need the pulverizer both. The helve hammer will get us a plate, which we will need for, will help us get a plate faster, which will get us a pulverizer toggle or whatever it's called faster. But let's talk about the helve hammer. So the helve hammer, we need a base. So I'm just going to grab some of these boards here, just to have a bunch of them. And then, let's see, I'm probably going to need those hammer and chisel back. Where did I put that? There we go. Okay. So if I go back into this, let's start with the helve hammer base. So this one's really easy. Okay. And then we need the helve hammer, you know, the helve hammer part. So that, okay, so we just used, set aside 8 of those boards for that. Okay. And then we need a toggle, I believe. So the toggle is here. So we need wooden axle. So we're going to need some of this fat down here. I'm going to go ahead and grab all the fat and all of the resin. This should be a good amount for what we're going to be doing today. So going back to the wooden toggle, let's start by making these up. And we probably need about, I'm going to guess 6 of these. We need some wood here. Let's figure out which one we have the most of. Probably birch. Okay. And I believe it's just that. Okay, I'm going to do 6 of those. now the next one, we're going to do the toggle itself. And I've lost where the toggle is. Okay, the toggle is that. So I guess we need 4. Geez, that's a lot. We may need to go resin hunting. Okay, but then we can finish that up there, so that's good. Now, with the toggle, the health hammer thing, and what's going to be our base, this is ready already, so that was nice. And we got, probably used too much charcoal actually, but alright, so I'm going to pour this in here. Get the full 200 in there. Let's see, do I want to make maybe like a bronze hoe with this other 100? Yeah, let's do that. You know, I don't think I'm going to go through like a steel hoe or like a much more durability ridden hoe anytime soon, so I'm going to use that bronze for that hoe. It's a good use for it. Okay, so with that, we'll wait until those cool off. And then, alright, so that's that. Next thing, while we're waiting on some of that, is let's talk about the pulverizer toggle. This thing is just an axle, but it requires a plate, and we don't have any plates laying around. Now, I could manually pump out a plate, but part of the reason we're doing the health hammer right now is to avoid having to do that. Trying to think, I should probably just make a second windmill. I like having 2 windmills or more, because then you can do more than one thing at one time. So let's talk about maybe... So the thing is, do I have the millwright mod installed? I'm not sure that I do right now. So let me just double check and see what the status of that mod is. Sorry, list of, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, list of mods. Mill. Okay, it is ready. Let's go ahead and delve into the world of more advanced mill making. Now, the vanilla mill we've already made on camera before, but this one I think will be better. This one says it's ready for 1.20 RC1. So that should pop up. There we go. We probably already have it downloaded, honestly. Okay, so that's now enabled. So I'll head back into the world here. Okay, so anyway, so let's jump back into the world. Also, just another little quick note on mods while that's loading in. You know, they keep adding, people keep updating mods. It's a great thing to see. I think I added the tent bag mod. Primitive Survival has had a couple updates. There's the can market, where's the other? There's another can one somewhere. Can jewelry. So, you know, Player Corpse, all these like Stone Quarry mod, all these great mods that we're used to are really starting to get updated, and it's nice to see all of that happening because we're going to be able to really feel like it's like the last version. It's actually quite astonishing how quickly some of these mods got updated, and I'm looking forward to some of my favorite mods like Rust Magic and things getting updated as well. Okay, this should just be a minute here. Probably got about 40 minutes or so to stream and play today, so hopefully that is fun for people. But let's, I hate how long this sometimes takes to load. I guess in the meantime, while that's loading, why don't I go ahead and pull up the devlog for this version of Vintage Story, and just let's talk about new content that we might want to check out. So we definitely want to look at the elk situation when we find the treasure hunter trader. We definitely want to build a boat. We'll talk about boats in a minute. let's move. Are there more pictures? I'm more of a visual person. I don't want to read through that. I mean, they kind of talk about some of them here. I had trouble with I did make a raft. I will talk about that in a minute. We'll definitely want to be looking at making a boat pretty soon. We might start that this episode. The raft goes kind of slow. Underwater stuff, clay bricks are more robust. The beehive kiln, we're going to need refractory bricks for that. Oh, the stronger backpack we might look at, because I did find a trace of chromium. More beams for building purposes. Okay, we're back in. Very good. So, yeah. Back into the game. Let me just work briefly on leatherworking. Okay, it looks like a couple of our hides deteriorated there, and that's fine. And then we've got some more rot in here. Let's consolidate the rot and get that going if possible. Not quite enough for another thing. We want to be making terra preta eventually. Let's move this. Ah, fuck, okay. Alright, there we go. Oh, okay. Not sure why I couldn't get both of those at the same time. This will turn into leather. Now, I already gave us some starter leather here. I did buy this forlorn helmet. We'll talk about that in a little bit, too. Okay, this is soaked hides. So we can, like, knife this. Knife this into prepared hides. Get that going in our weak tannin, I believe. Yes, we can do that. By the way, these small ones, we can take scissors to and make into parchment. We don't have a scissors yet. Let's make a scissors. We'll do bronze, I guess. Kind of reluctant to use my iron right now because I haven't really found actual iron yet. I got some decent readings. We might go looking for iron this episode. We'll see. Okay, so what was I doing? Hellhammer cooling. Okay. Still cooling down there. Okay, so with millwright, we have these options for 4, 8, 3, and 6 sail windmills reinforced. Kind of want to try this 3 reinforced one. Okay, we need a plate on that too, sadly. So we're going to need a plate either way. Does it have to be iron? Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it does have to be iron, so okay. So let's get a little bit more coal in there. And then, so I'm going to make this bronze into the scissors, and then these will be a plate. We'll use that for the reinforced mill. I could just temporarily put the Hellhammer up here. I just have to work. That would take so much effort to get that going up there. I think I'm just going to bite the bullet and make a manual plate. It's not that bad. And frankly, it's, you know, with the perks we can get from our metalworking, it becomes a lot easier. Okay, so we'll just do that. Okay, so we're going to make scissors with these, right? Where are the scissors? There they are. Okay, wow, that's one way to do it. Man, this is a very inefficient way to make these. Probably not actually. Well, I think I can fix this. See, when you get voxels smashed out of place in a seemingly locked position, eventually it will let you take one from somewhere randomly. It might require you to go the right direction, but I think the programming always allows for one voxel to get displaced back into the mix somewhere. It's probably going to be this one. There it is. Probably this one now. And it's like unpeeling a garbage can, kind of. So it's a little bit annoying, and probably in retrospect I shouldn't have been so rash pulling those voxels into the smash position they were in. But this will get us most of the way there. We need these scissors anyway to get... it'll help us with harvesting leaves and saplings for forestry purposes. Although we've been doing pretty good on that, honestly. Okay, so now we've got these separated, so I suspect these will pop up like this, yeah. So pretty easy to correct mistake there if you do what I did. Just find the voxel that moves and move it into place, and you should be good. Okay, and this one I'm going to have to manually move over here. Okay. Can I set this against... Okay, I'm setting that down on the ground like that. Pop that in there, and then let's make that plate now. Okay. These ones, we love using the flat or hard hit or whatever it's called. That one will save us a tremendous amount of time in the long run. Okay, so let's now... Okay, and then we've got 4 over here. Okay, so this is going to get this whole side done. Okay, so that'll be... Put one more on this axis over here. Okay, so let's get as many of these in place as possible. 1, 2, 3. Fuck that up, okay. Okay, so there is our plate. And of course, to speed things along, we're going to throw the plate in the water. And now we're done with the manual smithing, which is really good. Okay, so that's done. Now, in addition to the reinforced rotor, which we're about to make, we're going to have to make reinforced sails. Or, you know, advanced sails. So, there's 3 versions of these advanced sails. But either way, you're going to need 8 cloth. And we've got just tons of linen, actually. We've been very good at not using our linen. Let's see if I can get over to this. Okay, there we go. So we've got 2 sets of those sails. That'll be enough to get started. Now then, let's go ahead and... Okay, so we were going to use maybe this 3 one. I'm just curious how this would look. We are running very, very low on resin. Okay. I'm actually curious what the cost is for the other reinforced ones. Oh, it's just one more thing. I don't know. Let's do the 3 one, though. I'm very just curious aesthetically how that's going to look. Okay, so now we've got that. And now we do need 1 angled gear at least. Actually, we really don't necessarily, do we? I think we just maybe could use building blocks to get where we want to be. I'm just going to grab some cobblestone. Okay, so an idea that I have... And this is not necessarily going to be the final design. Okay, but if I were to make... something like this... Basically, okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put the rotor there. And then let's get the fans on here. Okay, so there's 3. I guess we do this in sets of 3. That's interesting. I like that aesthetic. I mean, I think it looks cool. And now, basically what we're going to be doing is setting up the health hammer here. And the idea is that we need to put this one over from where the toggle's going to go. So yeah. And the thing is, the anvil has to be down in this level, so we'll have to rebuild that partially. But okay, so the toggle is going to go here, and then this is going to connect there. Okay, so that's the right setup. Now let's go get this hammerhead. And again, we need these 8 planks to make that into the health hammer. Now the bronze health hammer, we're going to have to upgrade that relatively soon. It's just really cheap for me to make, so that's why I did it. And we need an anvil right here. Actually, we don't need to redesign this. It's good to go. So I could make a bronze anvil if I wanted to, just to have the ability to make iron stuff up here. But now we have an automated health hammer, which is great. So now, when I need a plate, let's heat this up. And now we can automate plate production, basically. These are done. So now we've basically cooked all of my fire bricks, so we have the ability to make these ovens and fire clay bricks, which is just, I think it's just bricks. We would use that for a, whatchamacallit, you know, a coke oven. But let's go ahead and make, should we make a thing of glass? I haven't made any glass yet. So there's your bloomery set up here. And let's get, is it 24 quartz? Whatever, we'll get a whole stack and get that going. Yeah, 24 quartz. 6 charcoal. Probably need to make another batch of charcoal. Although this is all of our charcoal, so it's not like we don't have a decent amount. But this will be our first batch of glass here, so that'll be something. Well, I'm not going to go crazy on the glass. We don't have tons of charcoal, and we're going to need more if we get into steel production at some point. Alright, let's get these up. Grab that. Okay, so then, and this one you have to be kind of careful. Hold shift and just lightly tap, right click. Make sure you get the right recipe, get both of them on there. And let's check our processing metalworking skill. We're at 57 out of 77 basically, so most of the way to the next level, but not quite there yet. Alright, so, just waiting basically on this one. It's going faster than I would go, though, that's for sure. And it's really nice to have that for purposes of making whatever kind of, for example, if we want to make a, iron ingots from blooms, from iron blooms, we're going to need that. So there's our plate. So we'll put this back. Did we get any chunks of what? Of tin bronze? I should really be careful about that, because with the anvil up here, if we get, if we get bonus metal nuggets, they may well fly off either in this direction or this direction. This direction seems more likely, but who knows? I guess a plate we don't get any refund, but that's fine. Okay, so now let's talk about the pulverizer toggle. Because now we have a setup that we can work with. So we need just those 4 items. I believe it's just this, and our new plate. There's our pulverizer toggle. Okay, and we also need to make pounder caps. And I might actually use the steel on this one just to have it done. So do I need a steel? No, I don't need a steel anvil, do I? I just can use the iron anvil. Okay, so let's get those heated up. Okay. And I'm going to have to do those manually, because only plates and eventually chains with the X Skills mod can be made using the Helve Hammer. Let's make 4 more sails of these center sails, if I can. I think I need yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna need like a bunch of sticks, which is fine. Let me grab this now. Oh shit, that's still hot. Okay, so okay, there we go. Okay, I need to get these back out. Okay, so 1. And that's all I really need, actually. Okay. So I'll put the rest of these back in here. And, that's still a good amount. We are going to need every single morsel of linen for our ship. Let's make that. And we could also, I mean, theoretically make Gambeson at some point, but it's not a priority right this minute. Alright, let's put these, get this sail going, this thing going a lot faster. It says that there's something in the way. Is it this sticks? I bet it's this, bizarrely. Oh, there goes my axe finally. I have a steel axe though, so I made that off camera just to have when that iron axe or the diamond axe broke. Let's see if I can do this now. There, that was it. It was just that little stick pile. So let's just move our whole stick operation over here. This was me storing all the excess sticks that I couldn't get into a crate over there. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of stick piles. Okay, so I think we're pretty much maxed out on... Oh, we got... Oh, the wind just suddenly and dramatically slowed down there. And it's not lag. I'm still moving at a decent rate. The wind just slowed way down. Okay, so next is the... Okay, we're going to make these steel pounder caps. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna just, and this one is manual, so we don't need the wind for this. I'm gonna have to do the sort of ghetto breaking of that, just to get it out of my way temporarily. I really hate having to like work around the hammer like that. Okay, so we're gonna go steel pounder cap. These are not hard to make at all. Just like a few clicks, really. And now we just need to go like this, get rid of the excess. Okay, and we'll just repeat that. We don't have any perks that give us doubles yet, which would have been nice, but we will eventually. I think they might have like nerfed the leveling speed of this mod, the default setting. I'm fine with that because the perks are so good and it really does make sense to earn them through hard work. So I don't mind that. It kind of makes it feel more earned. We are getting some lag from the two. I feel like we're getting lag. I could be wrong. Maybe we're doing okay. Let me double check the chat real quick. No chat. Okay, very good. Just making sure I wasn't missing anybody's messages. Okay. So with that, let's replace the toggle and health hammer setup. And see what I'm going to do. I mean, arguably what I should do is not put these at the same place, but I think I am for now. Okay. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. So we're not going to need to do any more metalworking this episode, which is great. We'll go ahead and grab this. And let's grab our building blocks now. And I'm just going to make a couple go like that. Okay. So now, what we need to do is set this up. And I'm going to set this right. That's fine. It doesn't really matter which direction. I was going to change the direction. That's fine. Okay. Next, the pulverizer toggle goes in there. Next, the two pulverizer pounders go in there. And then the pounder caps get set in there just on their own. Let me cool these down. And while those are cooling, we'll get a bite to eat real quick. All right. Then, oh yeah, these are down here. Okay, we'll grab those and put those in there. And then we'll put that there. And then here's what we can do sometimes is when we don't need the health hammer, we'll just bypass it. This is a temporary solution. It's kind of a ghetto setup. I mean, this whole thing is kind of ghetto. For the sake of like physics, I'm gonna build that out. Okay, so now it looks kind of structurally sound. I'm thinking like this area that I'm working in is going to be my blacksmith anyway, so it makes sense to have a health hammer set up somehow here. The pounder, I don't know if that's going to be the blacksmith or not, but and then what we need to do is we need to grab these two things. Arguably, we need to get a wrench, probably. I'll make a bronze wrench. Okay, so we'll get that going for our wrench. And then let's grab one of those. Make another chest real quick. By the way, one thing we can do, I was just reminded by doing what I just did there. We can build a table. And we can build chairs. Do we really need the cushion? Can we do a chair without a cushion? No, I don't think we can. So we need cloth to make an actual chair. That sucks. But the table looks nice. They redid these models, and they really do look nice. Doesn't that look great? They made it diagonally kind of facing. Okay, so now, first and foremost, we're going to make a collection system here by putting the hopper right on the sloped side. I'll show you the sloped side of the pulverizer pounder block. See, the slope is right there. And then arguably what I should do, and I'll use boards for this, is we'll put a little circle of blocks around this. Okay, and then, so that now is surrounding the hopper, and that means that it, if anything gets shot out of here, it's not going to go bouncing around. We need another chest as well. So let me get 8 more boards. Okay, so there we go. And we're going to put one chest there. That's our collection chest. And then our input chest is going to go... I guess we can do it right here. Can we do it from the back? Okay, so we're going to need that wrench. There is a way to get around the wrench based on how you place things, like which direction you're facing when you do it, but we're going to want this wrench anyway. Wrench is very easy. Let's pick wrench. And then we'll get rid of that for now so we can see what we're doing. Okay. Okay, so this is just the wrench, very easy to make, obviously. Most of it's just taking away voxels, so we should get a little bit of a bonus there. Okay, so now we can go ahead and... Okay, let's use the wrench while we still have our tongs. And you want it to be facing into the device here. And then we'll put the chest on top. I think we can come from the back. If not, I'll have to move some things around, but... okay, so now that is good. I'm going to set this back up just to have it out of my inventory. But now, let's get some quartz going. We're going to need to find bauxite, I've just realized. I haven't had this problem in a while where we haven't had bauxite. But that's going to be one of our next priorities here. Okay, so I put in a bunch of quartz, and as you can see, this is now pounding the quartz into quartz dust, and it is working, so we know that this input system is good. What it has to do is it has to flow into the bottom half of the pulverizer frame, and then this shoots the output into this little box. I love how the little particles are going to fall down into this cooling bin. Okay, so that's great. So this is going to be a cute little setup for us, and we're going to smash up some quartz. We will definitely be smashing up some olivine, which we have here on the island, but we're absolutely going to have to find aluminum, which is bauxite. And let me just show you that as of right now, I sailed all the way back using my raft. I'll show you that here in a minute. We're going to have to wrap the episode up not that long, but this is our first teleport. Right here, where I broke the beehive. Still haven't found a replacement of these yet. Luxury trader. Right there. And then I walked all the way over here And I made a raft over here, sailed all the way home. Or wherever home is. Here it is. So no apparent sightings of aluminum anywhere. You know, we're looking for bright orange. And I don't see any. Could be some down here. Usually you get it in sedimentary areas. This is chert, by the way. And then, like, the other place that it could be is, like... this one goes to the northwest. So we're looking for the blue kind of teleport area. And I think it goes up to like 6,000 something. Yeah, here it is. Okay. So this one, again, granite, I'm not seeing any aluminum. So I don't know what the best thing to do is. I'll probably just try to explore until we find aluminum. But we need aluminum to make refractory bricks, which is what we need to get to steel and advance in general. And so we're going to have to be doing that. In the meantime, I figured maybe one of the last things we might do is start building our boat. So let's go with that boat. Before I do, let me show you the raft. The raft is very dinky, but I'll show you the raft real quick. And let me grab this as well. Okay, so this is a wicker basket that I've grabbed. A reed chest, I guess. So, according to the online thing, you're supposed to be able to put control... catch with the basket. It says the thing is too... It won't let me attach it to the thing. So that might be a mod issue. It might be the carry-on mod or something. But anyway, what you would do is you control right-click that ore. You sit on this thing, and you go like this. And this is about as fast as you get going. There's no wind. You just manually... So this is faster than swimming, but not, like, dramatically so. Anyway, that's how we sailed that whole distance. It took forever, let me tell you. Alright. Put the ore back there. So, I'm not sure what the deal is with the reed chest. It might be a mod. I'm guessing it's a mod with what... So that's the type of bug that's fairly understandable. Because maybe the mod you used to be able to... It sounds like you could collect animals by control clicking onto the animal with the basket. So they need to update that to not conflict with the game's new code dealing with putting baskets on the entity, which is a boat, which is very similar to an animal in this game, the way it's programmed. Alright, so next, let's put this wrench down. Let's put these extra things in there. And do we need the chisel and hammer anymore? I'm not sure we do. Okay, so now what we're going to do is build a boat launch. And to do that, we need to get rollers. Rollers are made by 3 firewood. And I think you need 6 of them. So 6 times 3 is 18. Alright, so... Okay, why is that? Oh, I see. It's giving us ghost blocks of where this needs to be, like, free and clear. Now, I would love to make a little harbor here. I really would, and maybe I will someday. But for the purpose of getting this started, we're going to go out to the coast. And then, let's see. Can I rotate this? You can change the direction by using the F key. Okay, so F. And we want to face it north. Okay, so that's cool. So... I don't know... There we go. Okay. So we've got a valid location here. Now it wants firewood and logs. So let's get just a boatload. Okay, and I only needed 5 of those, by the way. Let's just throw that one. Oh, that's a neat entity. I like that entity. I wish I could just set that somewhere. Can I just set that somewhere? I don't know, I guess not, but it's really cool. Alright, let's just grab like a bunch of this firewood. I know we're gonna need rope. So I'm gonna grab some rope. I know we're gonna need planks. I'm trying to think which type of boat we should make. Should we make pine or... I don't think so. I think we should make either oak, maple, or birch. We have tons of those woods. In fact, I know we have tons of birch. So let's just grab a bunch of stacks of birch. And then, do we need anything else? Not right now. Let's go with this. Okay, so we'll come over here. I wonder if grass can grow in this block space. Okay. So, yeah, whatever. Pine, I'll set you down. I'm going to make one of these into boards right now, because I know I'm going to need that. Okay, so we'll go with the... If I just right-click that. Okay, so we get that. And if I right-click... Oh, it took the firewood already. Okay, so I need the plum thing. What is that called? Plum? Oh, what did I do? I don't know what I did. I pushed... I don't know what I did there. That was weird. Okay, so we need 2 rocks, 2 flax twines, and a bunch of sticks. Shit. You gotta be kidding me. I actually used all my flax twine on linen for the sails. Okay, do I have any shit over here that I can... Looks like it's not quite ready. Damn. Okay, I guess what I could do is go down below and hunt some drifters until I get a little bit of twine. By the way, a couple of our trees did sprout. I got quite a few more trees. I got pink apple here. I've got even more pear trees. And in addition to this red apple, I've got... yeah, I already said the pink apple. Yellow apple. Okay, right. So I've got the 3 types of apple in the game, plus pear. I need peach, cherry, you know, all the tropical plants as well. Alright, so if I'm going to do this, let's do it. Actually, you know what? I have a better solution. Okay, so I've got some scrap clothing. This is a new mechanic in the game, which I love. Here it is. Okay, so we've got the jailer tunic, tattered crimson reindeer, and tattered linen shirt. Let's take the linen shirt and my knife. Fuck. Okay, I really want to get these. Flax twine. Okay, well, I can't buy it. Alright. Wish I could shear these guys. Can you shear? That is a mod. And it's also a thing from Terra Firma Craft that this game hasn't implemented, as shearing animals. Okay, I suspect, though, I can get 4, you know, flax fibers down in the cave here relatively quickly. And I do have to end the episode here in just a minute. So we'll have to kind of move somewhat quickly here. Okay, it's shocking that I haven't encountered any opposition yet. There we go. Come on, bitch. Okay, there's one. Probably gonna run out of inventory for other things down here, but that's okay. 2. Oops. Probably a bad idea to throw my sword when in the middle of fighting these guys. Okay, there's not one there. I'm curious if there's any gold or silver in this quartz deposit here. Nope. Okay, here we go. Come on, you corrupt drifter man. Alright, so he gave... Oh, that's nice, too. And this is a component device thing. We'll get 2 more rocks when we get back up there. So we're up to... where is it? Where's our linen? Oh, there it is. 2. Okay, we got 2. Plus we got a temporal gear, which means we're 1 gear away from fixing our last known translocator on our island, which is great. I found a ton, by the way, of other translocators over here. While walking, I found like this one and... Okay, we got attacked. And this one here. I'm excited for translocator engineering so I can build my own network. It was having some bugs a while ago, so I'm not sure if we're going to be able to... Okay, we've got a fucking bell. We're only at 53. Seems a little bit much. At least we'll get tons of enemies to kill for linen. Yeah, this is great. I'll say that. I need to kill the bell. Having a bell in the open is not fun. Okay, great. There it goes, okay. Oh god. This is terrible. Okay, so that was something. Yeah, we're gonna have more than enough now. Okay, tell you what, let's get rid of that, and I'll place these down on the ground so we have access to them later someday. That'll be a little landmark for future reference. Didn't realize I was gonna have to strain my inventory to do this today, but I'm not gonna like give up on like good resources. I'll give up on that. Let me get the bells drops here. I should have included a cylinder. Yeah, here's a cylinder. Okay, let's get that. Okay, I'll take that. Alright, continuing. Just a few more. Okay, and we've got our friend the Forlorn back, which is great. Just what we need. You know, I've got to say, the hitbox on the drifters when you loot them is so much better than the hitbox on the Forlorn, which is very difficult to ascertain. You have to like get right up on them to like loot them. It's very annoying. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna get out of here, I think. Okay, that's fine. We'll leave all the bismuth bronze or whatever that was. Is this the way out? It is not. Okay, so think this is the way out. Yes, I see the water. I really should come back in here with lights and light the path. Or as the words of House Hightower are, we light the way. Okay, so heading out. I should also maybe think about putting in a big old ladder, making this a little bit more user-friendly. But, man, did that ever succeed in getting me what I needed. That was a very successful journey. And we're just doing one last thing for the episode, so, I mean, we're just building the boat up a little bit. Not even the hard part. Okay, let's see. And we are getting on in the year. It's August 9th, so we're starting to get the vibes of fall happening. Still very warm. Still growing crops extremely well. We'll have plenty of food for the winter, but yeah, I mean, it is getting to be like the end of summer, basically. We had some chicks there. We did have the goat. Unfortunately, it's male, so we're going to try to get them pregnant again. We did have some pigs. Not that many, though. Alright. Let's put these away. And then I'll put those in there as is. I gotta, like, resist the urge to, like, codify my fucking things. Because I always do that, and then it bites me. I, like, upgrade them, and then I need the lower form of them, you know? Okay, so then we'll put this in there. We'll make these into rusty gears. Rebuilding our lovely collection of rusty gears. Put the temporal gear in there. I guess I only have, that's the only one I have. Okay, so I need 2 more. Alright. Oh, wait, hold on. That didn't go in. Okay, now I was right in the first place. Okay. And then we can, like, write that there. Okay. And then let's have a bite to eat. Okay, and then let's finish this part of building this boat. Now, where were we? Okay, we needed the plums, right? Okay, so we need the 2 rocks. Okay, so we'll get those. I need 1 more stick, bizarrely. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and then I think it was that. Yeah, that's like easier to make than you would think. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put these on. This will be interesting how this goes. I've done this before, but I don't remember it so well. Okay, let's go like that. Okay, that's cool how the plums are displayed there. That is really cool. Okay, now we need 20 more. Okay, we just need boatloads of planks, it looks like. So let's make boatloads of planks. Okay, so control. We're just control right-clicking all these planks down. Wow, that went quickly. Okay, so I kind of want to build like a little viewing platform. Okay, so now we need... It's hard to make that out. Is that... Support beams. Okay, we need support beams. I forget how to make these. Okay, why isn't it... Oh. H doesn't come up. Oh, I see what I did. I pushed P, and that brought up this, which is... That's interesting. I didn't know I could pull up P. What is P? Does that configure everything? Okay, anyway. I now realize what I did earlier. Okay. But, anyway, I need to get support beams. And just to explain what I was talking about there, we need debarked birch log. Okay. Let's get the hammer. I should maybe think about keeping the hammer on me. It's one easy way to get inventory lighter. Anyway, what happened earlier is when you're looking at the boat, when you push H, it doesn't do anything. So when I pushed H and started typing plum, I ended up pushing P, which brings up this menu. So that's what happened earlier. That's where that came from. And that's interesting. I have to explore that menu. Not sure what it is. All right, so debarked. Was it that, or was it the saw? I can't remember. Axe. I don't get this. Axe, hammer, thing. That's a weird recipe to me. Okay, so now we can go and place these, make the support beams by taking... Ooh, I love that too. That is 6. We don't need that many support beams. We'll do that many, and then I'll do one of these quartered things. This is such an interesting block. Oh, I love that. That's really cool. We'll definitely be using that in our Japanese village. That looks so cool. It looks like a good base for a hut. So maybe we'll integrate that. But okay, let's get these support beams. Okay, we need more. Alright, so we'll do this silly recipe again. And then that. Probably overshot it there. Oh yeah, definitely overshot it. Okay, going back to the boards now. 36, and now we need 36, or no, we just need 6 and 3 support beams. Okay. And now we need 14 support beams. Maybe we didn't overdo it. Okay. And now we need 17 rope, which is awesome, because we have that. Shockingly. And now we need 10 rope and 21 fucking linen. Now this is where the horse is gonna run out of steam. We have the 10 rope, but man, the 21 thing, the 21 linen, we've got maybe half that. Maybe half that. We will have a good harvest, though. Yeah, we've got a little bit more than half that, actually. Got 14, we need 21, so we got 2/3 of it. Okay, cool. So for now, let's put some of this stuff away. That is going to basically be what we've accomplished for today's episode. I do have to get going soon. But man, what a good and productive episode that was. We went ahead and built our pulverizer and our health hammer. We will probably upgrade those at some point. But for now, it's awesome that we have those up and running. We can start pulverizing quartz and stuff. Let's keep some more quartz in there. Might as well keep that going. It really doesn't hurt to have pulverized quartz, because you're going to need that for various things, especially for the refractory bricks. And might as well get it out of the way first. We got our Olvine started too. We're going to have to go mine some Olvine. Our glass is ready here. We'll go ahead and grab that. We got 2/3 of those back. And it's at 62, so we can... Okay, there's our glass. We can use that at some point. We can use it to make leaded glass panes, or we can use it to make slabs, or whatever. We can use it to make a greenhouse, perhaps. Alright, and then we'll put these back over here as well. Okay, so that's the birch. Before I finish the episode, let me just come over here. First of all, let's take a look at the farm. I'm guessing I have some lettuce that's going to be ready. Got some onions that are ready. Lettuce, yeah, this one's ready. This one's, some of it, it's really close. That one's ready. These two are ready. These will be ready soon. Okay, so I was going to maybe make a visit down over to the trader here. I kind of wish You know what they should add to the game? They should add a function where you can buy information about like other traders. Like, hey, do you know where any of your compatriots are set up? And then maybe like it gives you an option. Like maybe it'll give you like 2, and you can kind of choose based on a description. Like, yeah, my brother who is really into farming, he's out west or whatever, you know? And then they mark it on your map. That would be cool. Alright. The reason I came over here, first of all, we could start selling him metal scraps, although not for very much money. We could sell him quicklime. We do need to start making quicklime. Copper torques we can sell him. But we can also buy stuff from him, and this is what I was going to look at. So we can buy this wallpaper, which is rare. We can buy the glass, which we just made some. We can buy shingles, which is a lot more convenient than making them ourselves. For example, we can buy those. We can buy some rocks that we don't have access to very easily. We can buy some clay bricks, which again, also cool. Fire clay bricks, which is good for what we're doing right now. And do I want polished claystone? I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and get it. It's not really worth it if you don't have just boatloads of gears, but I have so many gears. I suppose this is one thing I feel slightly guilty about. I think I gave myself, like, I don't know, 5 times too many gears. I think it was reasonable for me to give myself 200 gears. I gave myself a full stack, though, and I didn't realize that a full stack was 1,000. I think I had earned something like close to 200 gears in my other world, so that would have been fairer. And certainly if I had the time, I would have, like, sold as much as I could have and made my assets as fungible as possible. Okay, so we're going to put these bricks down here. And that's really nice that we don't have to make any... Oh, where's the rest of my... Oh, here they are. Sorry. Wrong pile. This is refractory bricks. We've got those tier 2 refractory bricks. Again, not enough to make a cementation furnace, but enough to make the process quite a bit less painful. Alright, and then we also have... Let's grab that, by the way. That's our hoe head. So these we can make shingles with. And those look very similar to some of the wood shingles, but they're nicer. So I'm going to put these in our building material one. As I'm going to put these bricks in there. These could be made into these kind of bricks, which are going to look really good in like an oven or something. Okay, we have a second quern. I'm going to just put this in this hut to make it seem like it's their little family bread quern. This hut is coming along. I put this bed in here. Yeah, maybe I'll try to get these brown ceramics roofs for the blacksmith. We'll see. Alright, so that is basically what I wanted to do in this episode. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I have to get going. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a really fun episode. And we will be doing more soon. But we will see you next time on Vintage Story. Really looking forward to getting this boat completed. Finding some bauxite, hopefully. And then starting to progress with the new content. The crazy thing is, although we've started like a little bit of the side content like this boat, the main new content we're not even like really that close to yet. So we will be soon. Really excited to check it out. I've been absolutely like intentionally not spoiling it for myself because I'm like, even though I gave myself a huge leg up, I am still like not in a position to like, you know what I realized I should have probably done? I probably should have just started either from scratch, because I'd only be a little bit further behind from where I'm at, or I should have given myself more so I could have almost immediately gone to the new content in the game. Either way, though, I'm really having so much fun. This village is going to look so beautiful when I finish building it. It's coming along, and we're going to keep rolling. All right, thank you so much. We'll see you next time.